rape on the campus yet. But I want to make this clear because according to what she said, the incident occurred this gone Monday. And then she get to understand that Tuesday on a Monday night that her daughters were raped. And the case was not registered to the school, no school administrator or any other person from the institution. She was unable to call anybody to tell her anything until Tuesday morning she got on the campus here. And when she got on the campus Tuesday morning, to our ultimate surprise, she came with one Nigerian lady, claiming that this lady is the auntie to this child because the child father is no more, or he's dead and gone. So they and the principal had a conversation, and later on I went in as demon student, arrested the situation, and then brought them to my office, and we sat in my office and we discussed. Within that process, I was able to ask the late child if this situation occurred on the campus, and this late child told me yes, it was on the campus when this whole issue went on. So I asked her the child in question, the person in question, you know the person? She said, yeah, the person even threatened me that they were going to kill me, they were going to do this and what of you. So I said, but then if we carry you to the class, you know the person? She said, yes. And luckily for us, the principal and I, we went there and we put all the male students outside 1-1. And every one of them came out. The last person, she pointed at him and told us he was the one. I raped her. So she started crying, and then I took her to another office. I counseled her. I talked to her, and I made her to feel relaxed. In that process, I asked her again for the second time, the third time, the fourth time, and she still remained constant with the same thing. For that, I asked her where this incident occurred, and she said in the bathroom. Then I asked her at which time, because Monday I was not on campus. At which time it occurred on Monday, and she told me right after devotion. And usually after devotion, we can give 5 minutes to the students to ease ourselves, to find something to eat before going to class. So I told her, come and take me to the bathroom, and we went to the bathroom. She showed me the area. But longevity to be real, you can even go and look at the place we are talking about right now. It is impossible for such a thing to be done in the identical area because you get students going in and out of the identical area, and then they get another class, how they call it, attached to the bathroom. So anything like that will be done in the bathroom, you get people hearing the sound, or even when she's screening and things. Because from the result, okay, so while we were in our process discussing this child, the male child, the mother came in, we requested for him, he called the mother came in, and we and the mother had great conversation. We talked what she was saying. Her child was not the one, she still remained constant with her statement. So we came to the same office. She requested to the mother of the female child that she wanted to talk to the child privately. And in that process, we came up here and said, oh, I can't leave. I play in a neutral role, and you can't talk to the child privately. I don't know why you will discuss what I'm going to be in the process. And how we came up here, she asked the child the first time, the second time, the third time, the child remained constant with her son's name. So the fourth time that she said, because if you lie on my child, I will call medicine. So the child stick. The child couldn't talk again. Ready, I came here and said, no, you can't put fear in a child. Don't do it. You can't do that in for me. I will not allow you to do this. I said, you will create, because the first thing the mother of the child told her, she beat the child 150 latchet blocks to allow the child to talk. And the child on a going pin. You can't continue to do that to the child. So I asked her all in the office, the child started going.
From Monday to Friday, 9 to 11. Blaze Radio, they bring talk with the heaven. Ambassador KONAH RUFUS on the mic. For talking points, we go shine the light. Talking point for Blaze Day. 92.7 online every day. Politics, news, and truth we bring. For Liberia, we go make you sing. We talk the matter, no go hide, no go run. From Monrovia to every town.
Indeed, folks, let me say good evening to you. Wherever you are. It is a pleasure to be back on your radio and your television tonight.
news and truth we bring. Now we go make you sing.
There's a saying that says, when there is hope,
You bring the fact.
that's when there is life, there's hope, right?
Talk
Yeah.
inside chat.
So it is good to be back, folks.
Your feet calling. Your feet
So wherever you are, I love to say welcome.
no one go blind. From politics
Today is November 24, 2025.
we all must trust.
Welcome to another new week edition of the Talking Point.
Online every day. Politics, news, and truth.
After a wonderful weekend,
Make you
we are back tonight.
don't miss.
So the Talking Point promises to be fascinating tonight.
Friends,
It is something you just cannot afford to miss.
yeah. Oh,
So my name is Ambassador KONAH RUFUS. I love to say thanks for always joining us every night from Monday to Friday.
and every night.
Yeah, especially those of you watching us online.
Real talk.
You know, every night you use your data to make sure you are part of the conversation every night. And so it is a pleasure to have you join us tonight again.
Yeah.
So, like I said, tonight's edition promises to be fascinating. Those of you joining us online, just help us share the live video, invite others to join the program,
It's on the mic for talk
and tell us where you are watching us from as well.
point for Blaze we day. 92.7.
And definitely your comment going to be read out on tonight's edition of the Talking Point.
Go make you sing. We talk the mic.
So before we go quickly into the update segment of the show, definitely we the cash giveaway is on right now. Star 79 and star 9 hatch. You press number 2 for Liberian dollar currency. And today is 50 Liberian dollars. Tonight, 50 Liberian dollars to play. So for 50 Liberian dollars, still a chance to walk away with 5,000 Liberian dollars. Plus a bag of rice. 5,000 Liberian dollar plus a bag of rice tonight. So just put in your transaction star 79 and star 9 hash. At least those of you that will be putting in. So tonight we're gonna have two categories of winners. Two categories of winners. The first group of winners, you're gonna walk away with 5,000 that people will put in from one ticket up to 10 tickets. And those of you who will put in for 10 tickets above, right? Those of you who will put in for 10 tickets above, you stand a chance to walk away with 5,000 Liberian dollars plus a bag of rice. So you can put in your transaction, put in your 5 transaction, 10 transaction. Remember, it is 50 Liberian dollars per ticket, right? 50 Liberian dollars per ticket. So while the show is on, let me see the first 30 persons right now putting in their at least 5 transaction, 5 transaction. Then we will run to the dashboard and give out some rest and money to couple of winners. Yeah, give some money to couple of winners. At least let's do the first 8 draws. We'll do the first 8 draws as soon as we get the first 30 persons putting at least 5 tickets. Then we run to the dashboard and do the first 8 draws where people walk away with cash and money tonight. That's catch and rest tonight. Sorry, catch and rest tonight. Okay, so just put in your transaction star 79 and star 9 hash. Keep putting in your transaction, folks. Star 79 and star 9. Remember, the more ticket you put, the better your chances. Okay, the more ticket you put, the better your chances. So put in your transaction right now while we go to the dashboard, or we go quickly to give you some update on the show before going to our talking point. Like I said, tonight's edition of the talking point promises to be very much fascinating. It is something you just cannot afford to miss. So keep putting in your transaction star 79 and star 9 hash. Okay, just keep putting in your transaction to make sure your number is visible in the system for you to walk away with cash. Remember, as soon as we can get the first 30 persons putting in your transaction, we'll run to the dashboard. The first 30 persons. Let me see you put in your transaction right now. Star 79 and star 9. It's 50 Liberian dollars per ticket. 50 Liberian dollars per ticket. Okay. So let's go quickly to update you on some of the issues unfolding right now. Let's update you on some of the issues unfolding right now. Today there's a video that have been circulating on social media, yeah, about a staff in the office of the vice president. Folks, you may be aware that the group of 77 they fall directly under the office of the vice president. So Vice President Jeremiah Kung uh, allotted that particular office as well. Those group of people, instead of him operating them, overshadowing that particular group of people, he gave the responsibility to his wife. Yeah. So his wife, although it is under his office, but his wife is the one spearheading the group of 77. And we have been seeing her moving around, and there are cameras on initiative as well. But today, uh, a staff in the office of who work as I think deputy press, the deputy press for the group of 77. Definitely, uh, today we saw a video where they were into some torso. There have been allegations that he was involved into drugs. They see or drugs. People said definitely he went to free some of his colleagues to negotiate for the freedom of some of his colleagues who have been accused and caught with drugs. Yeah, so today the vice president, Jeremiah Combs, released a statement. So let me lay my hands on what the vice president wrote. Oh, yeah. So, folks, keep putting your transaction *79 and *9. Keep putting your transaction. Let me lay my hands quickly on what the vice president had to say. Good. This is what the vice president wrote on his account, on his official Facebook account, right? He said, my attention has been drawn to a video circulating on the internet involving a staff of the group of 77 and officers of the Liberia Just Enforcement Agency. Let me state, let me state this with absolute clarity and without contradiction. Anyone, and I mean anyone connected to me by whatsoever means, whether by blood, by marriage, by employment, or by friendship, who engages in drugs related activities will face the full weight of the law. Whether it is my wife, my children, my siblings, or anyone linked to my office, the law will take its course without hesitation and without. The Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn wrote after that video went viral on the social media. That is what he wrote on his Facebook page in reaction to that. So, a few minutes ago, we saw this post from uh, Abraham Gossent William. Yeah, let me lay my hands on it quickly, folks. Just give me a few seconds. Just give me a few seconds quickly. Okay, just give me a few seconds quickly. Good. This is it. This is what Abraham Gossent William had to say. So let me read what he said. Okay, he said, I have seen a video circulating. Abraham Gossent William, right? I guess many of you know him. I have seen a video circulating on Facebook involving a young man who works in the office of the vice president, assigned to the group of 77 under the direct supervision of the second lady. The video shows him in a scuffle with officers of the Liberia Just Enforcement Agency. It is being widely speculated that this individual, because of his ties to the vice president, attempted to use his office to bribe LDA officers for the release of a family friend suspected of drugs related activities. Having established the facts, and as legal counsel representing the young man in question, Pastor Clifford Pan of Wisdom Ministries International Congertown branch, I wish to clarify that the allegations against Pastor Pan are false. Pastor Pan, who serves as Deputy Director for Public Relations at the Group of 77, that's the office of the vice president, had gone to the LDA sub office to inquire about an ongoing investigation concerning a friend whose alleged involvement in drugs had shocked him. Prior to arriving on the scene, Pastor Pan had been informed without verification that certain LDA officers were accepting bribes and demanding additional payments. Acting on this unverified information, he confronted the commander, which led to the scuffle captured in the video. Notably, the LDA charged Pastor Pan with obstruction of justice, not bribery, which underscores that the allegation of attempted bribery is unfounded. Pastor Pan has since acknowledged that he acted based on wrong information. He made a formal statement and was subsequently released to his counsel. Pastor Pan is a responsible citizen and the founder of Never Stop Learning, a grassroots initiative that has trained over 150 teachers and impacted more than 1,000 students across Liberia. He is a youth leader and mentor who continues to contribute positively to society. As legal counsel representing Pastor Pan, I categorically state that my client neither obstructed justice nor attempted to bribe any officer, contrary to the speculation being circulated. So that is what April Gossint William had to say about that video. So according to him, the allegation that his client, according to him, the person, this guy is his client. The allegation that his client uh, was involved into bribery. According to him, it is false and misleading. In fact, the LDA only charged for obstruction. Yeah, so that not bribery. So he chose to come to the social media as well to make some clarity as to those speculations that are going across the social media. So we also thought to give you that information as well. Folks, keep putting your transaction *79 and *9#. Remember, by 9:35, I will run to my dashboard and do some jobs. So what you are doing right now, let me get the at least let's get 20 more persons putting in their transaction right now. 20 more persons. So you can put in 5 transactions, 2 transactions, 3 transactions. Listen, make sure your number is visible in the system for you to walk away with cash tonight. 5,000 Liberian dollars, or you can also win 5,000 Liberian dollars plus a bag of rice. Yeah, so put in your transaction right now. *79. It's today is 50 Liberian dollars to play. 50 Liberian dollars to play. So let me see you put in your transaction right now while we continue updating you on some of the issues unfolding in our country. So keep putting your transaction *79 and *9#. Yeah, keep putting your transaction right now because by 9:35, I'll be running to the dashboard to do some jobs quickly. So just keep putting in your transaction quickly. *79 and *9#. Okay, folks. So before I go further, uh, earlier on, you heard me playing an excerpt from the Christian Faith Mission School. They are located in Rehab here. They are located in Rehab, Pinsville. And folks, there have been allegation on the social media and from a lady that her daughter, her 8-year-old daughter, was allegedly raped by a 15-year-old student of the Christian Faith Mission School. So the video went viral on social media as well last week, and we decided to at least get the side of the school and see how best we can do all our engagement about this whole issue. And the truth is, we are still investigating this. But today, the school, we reached out to the school, and the school spoke to us. And according to the school, this little girl, actually, they are aware of the allegation, and the mother of this little girl went to them on Tuesday last week, which was the 18th, informing them that her daughter was allegedly raped. And according to her, the daughter said it was a student on their campus. And they tried to ask the little girl. She said, yes, a student raped her. And definitely, they decided to reach the classroom. According to report, uh, this particular student question is in the fifth grade class. A fifth grade class. That's the information we were not able to get that information from the school, but we got that from our other investigation that we are carrying on right now. So uh, definitely the school said they reached in the classroom, the fifth grade classroom, where they put all of the male students, and this little girl identified uh, one of the students as the doer of the alleged act, the guy who raped, or the student who raped her. So definitely the parent of the child came, the boy, and the mother insisted that her son did not rape the 8-year-old girl. And according to the school, they went to the one-stop center for medical checkup. And the one-stop center is investigation of the medical report shows that indeed she was tampered with. Indeed, she was tampered with. She was penetrated. Yes, according to what the school told us from the account of the school. The medical report shows that she was penetrated. The 8-year-old girl was penetrated. So they came back and they went to the police station. Police took charge of the matter and so forth. But one of the things that the school said to us, the dean of student, uh, he spoke to Abdullah. I'm trying to get his last name, but his first name is Abdullah Rachel. Okay, Abdullah Rachel. He spoke to us, and he said that the mother of this particular boy, this male student who is accused of raping the 8-year-old child, said she wanted to speak privately with the 8-year-old child. So, being someone who believe he's neutral, coming from the school angle, he said, no, you cannot speak with the child privately. You will speak with the child in my presence. So they went in her office, and this lady asked the little girl what she was saying if it were true. According to him, the first time the little girl said the truth. The second time the little girl said it was truth. The third time the little girl remained consistent that indeed this 15-year-old son of this lady raped her. So it reached to a place and the lady said, okay, because I don't want you to lie on my, if you lie on my son, I'll go to medicine man. Say when the little girl hear medicine man, she's sick. She could not talk. So according to him, he raised the issue. He said, no, but you cannot intimidate the girl. You will not say things there to make the little girl afraid to say something different. So after he said those things, that the little girl said it was not it was not the 15-year-old guy who raped, but instead it was a different person in the community. In the community. So the school said, but one of the things the school said, based on the location of where the barrier is, it is not possible for somebody to rape someone down there, according to the school. So we try to we ask ourselves the question, does it mean you are trying to back the student? They said, no, they are not backing the student, but based on where the school is, especially the time. Because usually, according to them, when this, after their devotion, their morning devotion, they gave the student few minutes for them to go get food to eat and maybe go in the bathroom or before going to class. So according to them, it was at that time, the little girl said it was at that time, after devotion, that the incident took place. The incident took place. So according to the school, in that time where students can be going in the bathroom, every time they go in the bathroom, they coming out, they go in the bathroom, coming out. Then it was at that moment that uh the student raped that girl and nobody saw it. They believe it is impossible. The school believe it is impossible. And according to them, the principal office is also closer to the area. So in their mind, they believe if anything of such happen, if this little guy is crying, definitely people will hear it. The principal as well will hear it and so forth. So it is what the school saying as well. So from all indications, the school believe that actually there was no raping issues that went on that campus. Again, they said they wanted to take the girl to they tried to take the girl to hospital and so forth. But when the parent of the boy said they will go to court, they are not going to they will go to court. So definitely they just said decide they will not pay the hospital bill again. They will not pay the hospital bill again. Instead, the mother of this little girl should treat the girl. They go to court, and whatever comes from the court, that's it. That's it. So right now, that is what we gather from the school. I play the entire essay. I play the entire essay, but I can play it again. Many of you listened to it earlier on. I can play it again. But we'll play the entire essay. So but right now we are still investigating. Like I said, we are still investigating. I want to talk about it actually, but I started to speak with other people that I think I can get if I can get information from. I'm getting all information. So we need to I need to hold on, all right? Hold on to it for me to get all of the facts. All of the facts to know what really unfolded. But again, one of the things I learned, I got not from the school but from other sources, that day that the incident happened, the little girl went home 7 o'clock p.m. 7 p.m. That's the information I got. But again, we need to do more investigation to know what's happened. Again, if possible, she might go 7 o'clock, and if she goes, maybe she was afraid. After what happened to her, she was afraid. But again, from if that thing happened in the morning, because other people are raising issues, if it happened in the morning, 8 o'clock, according to the information, her uniform wasn't dirty. She remained in school that whole day, and the teachers, neither of them, uh, 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 was there anything that she was sick or so forth. But again, investigation continues. So I just thought to update you on what we have gotten so far from this entire rape allegation. Remember, rape is a serious crime in our country. So anything of such come out, we need to investigate it properly. Hopefully, we are trying to see how best we can reach to the police station, the Zone 5 police station, to ascertain what happens, because we are told that the child, the accused, right, uh, he was placed behind bar. After while he's still there, we want to know what happens. Where is he? We're also trying to hear from all sides to go further to see how best we can investigate better. So I can assure you, just relax, right? You can depend on us here at Blaze Communication Network. We'll do further investigation to bring you all of the happenings, all of the facts, and what's really happening as to that whole allegation of the rape. So that is that. We are just to inform you as to some of the things that are happening right now. Okay, so folks, let me go to the dashboard right now and dish out some cash before we go to our issue, to our talking point tonight. Yeah, before we go to our talking point tonight, let me go to the dashboard and give us some cash quickly. Let me do let me do 7 draws right now. Okay, good. So good. Congratulations to the first person here. This first person, the last 4 digits of your number. Your last 4 digits of your number is 3622. 3622. Congratulations to you. You won yourself 5,000 Liberian dollars plus a bag of rice. So that means the person putting from 10 ticket and above. Congratulations to you. And the second person here is 38 38.95. Congratulations to you as well. You won yourself 5,000 Liberian dollars. Good. So we also calling all the numbers. So I'm just this bread the series pressing. Okay, so just keep putting your transaction. At the end of the show, we will call winners, right? At the end of the show, we'll call winners. But just keep putting your transaction, star 79 and star 9 hash. Keep putting in your transaction. So by 10 o'clock before opening the phone line, we will run back to the dashboard and do another set of jobs. We'll do 7 more jobs. So put in your transaction right now, star 79 and star 9 hash. Put in your transaction right now. Those of you put in from 10 to get above. If you win it tonight, you will get one bigger rest along with the 5,000. So long you put in from 10 ticket and above. If you win it tonight, you'll put in, you get one bag of rest over the 5,000. Okay, it's 50 Liberian dollars to play. 50 Liberian dollars per ticket. So let me see you put it in your transaction right now, star 79 and star 9 hash. Let me see you put it in your transaction quickly, star 79 and star 9 hash. Put in your transaction and be part of our multiple winners for the next group of jobs, right? The next segment of our winners here tonight. So, folks, let me go to this excerpt. Yeah, let me go to this excerpt quickly. Let me go to this excerpt and see how best I play you this. This is where we are going to start our conversation from tonight. That is where we're going to start our conversation from tonight. Let me just lay my hands on it. Yeah, okay. So this is from this ankle. This is from this ankle. Let me just lay my hands on it quickly to see how best we can give you. So, first, those of you just joining us, we love to say welcome to the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. Yeah, welcome to the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 98.7 FM. Okay, okay, this is the file. Let me just lay my hands on the excerpt quickly. Mm, Keep putting in your transaction, folks. Just keep putting in your transaction code. This is the excerpt. Let me play it. Listen to this one.
November 17, 2025, the LRAA has collected 715.3 million in domestic revenue, thereby surpassing the ever 2024 collection of 698.6 million, which was itself the highest annual domestic revenue in Liberia's history. We are confident, based on our current performance trajectory and the reforms we are implementing, that we will surpass the 2025 domestic revenue target. Despite this strong performance, Honorable Chair and member of the committee, I must highlight a critical challenge. Our state-owned enterprise continue to fall short of their revenue contribution commitment. Their persistent failure to meet their obligation remain a major constraint to our collective fiscal book. If the SOEs were contributing as required, we will be much closer to achieving the domestic revenue target contribution commitment. Their persistent failure to meet their obligation remain a critical challenge. Our state-owned enterprise continue to fall short of their revenue contribution commitment. Their persistent failure to meet their obligation remain a major constraint to our collective fiscal book. If the SOEs were contributing as required, we will be much closer to achieving the domestic revenue target by the end of this month. It is therefore important that we initiate a constructive national conversation on how SOE can be compared and supported to fulfill their statutory and fiscal responsibility. Strength.
Okay, folks. So today, the Liberian Senate, they began the hearing. They began the hearing into the draft national budget. Yeah, they started with the expenditure and then the revenue and expenditure segment of the whole budget hearing. So they began it. They started today, and the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, they appeared. The LRA appeared as well. So the voice you listen to Commissioner General Deputy Commissioner General for Technical Services at the Liberia Revenue Authority. At the Liberia Revenue Authority. So he represented his boss today and he presented. But, folks, one of those things that he raised that is very, very much crucial because right now, one of those things that the lawmakers are looking at right now, the possibility of the LRA or the government in general are raising the 1.2 billion. Because mind you, to come up with a budget of 1.2 billion, 200 billion, 500 billion, it is nothing. But one of those things that those lawmakers look at, the possibility of you raising those amounts. How will you raise the amount? How will you get that money throughout the year? These are questions the lawmaker asks. So today, he presented on how, right, they will really, really generate. And he really talk about it. He made reference to 2025 up to up to yesterday. According to him, they have raised almost 700 million for the 2025 national budget, this year budget. That's not the draft one now. This year, the one we are currently in, they raised up to yesterday 700 more than 700 million. So he believed that with the effort that they are doing, with the mechanism they are putting into place, they will raise or they will meet their target for 2026. That is to raise 1.14 billion United States dollars for domestic revenue. That is what he said. But one of those things he raised, folks, which we will focus on and that will lead us into our talking point, folks, has to do with the SOEs, the state-owned enterprises. According to him, state-owned enterprises in the country are not meeting up with their obligations to contribute what they should be contributing to the national budget. If I say some of them are not even contributing to the national budget. So as a result of that, the LRA is also having some issues into the domestic revenue collection. And that's what I said. So he's calling for a national dialogue where state-owned enterprises will be forced to contribute what they should be contributing to the national budget. That is what he said. I know someone said, but Ambassador, where you going? Where you going? Folks, so today when he said those things, and so I was like, wow. But how possible is that? How possible will our state-owned enterprises contribute to the national budget if they are spending a lot? They are spending a lot. So for instance, this is an open secret that the information came up from last year all the way to now. The Liberia Telecommunications Authority, commissioners at that institution, with what they make as salaries and benefits, do you think if all of those commissioners, directors, all of those people in those state-owned enterprises making what they are making, you think they will be able to contribute to the national budget? For me, I found it difficult. Folks, continue to put in your transaction, folks. Continue to put in your transaction *79 and *9#. Continue to put in your transaction. Make sure your number is visible in the system. So *79 and *9#. Yes, continue to put in your transaction right now. Star 79. So let's get 10 more persons putting in their transaction, then run back to the dashboard. Okay. 10 more persons. So just put in your transaction right now. 10%. Star 79 and star 9. Make sure remember the more ticket you put, the better your chances. And those of you that are putting from 10 ticket and above, if you're winning, you'll be winning 5,000 Liberian dollars plus a bag of rice. 5,000 Liberian dollars plus a bag of rice. So put in your transaction right now, star 79 and star 9 hash. Keep putting your transaction, folks. Let's go back to our topic. Uh, what those people are making. Hmm? Let's start with the Liberia Telecommunication Authority, folks. So, from information gathered, that people at the Liberia, commissioners at the Liberia Telecommunication, they make huge sum of money. So, for instance, their basic salary at the institution, they make 7,861 United States dollars for their basic salary. They have transportation, $1,572 for transportation. Housing allowance, 1,200 for housing allowance. That monthly thing we're talking here, per month. Generator, the fuel for that generator, $3,622. Operation, that's operational fuel, 200 gallon, which is equal to $966. Scratch card, $300. $300. So, folks, if you calculate all of those amounts, you will know that we have huge amount going out to people's pockets from those state-owned enterprises. From those state-owned enterprises, they are making huge amount, but yet they should be contributing to the national budget. Instead of them contributing to the national budget, they are not doing it. Instead, they are putting fat salaries in their pockets. But yet, sometimes we wonder, when will this country, right, go further? We wonder that. And I believe we will not achieve some of our goals as a country if we continue to have people making those amounts. Imagine every month someone making 7,000 United States dollars for basic salary. They are making $1,572 for transportation. For transportation. That same person is making 1,200 for housing allowance. The person is living in their own country. They are living in their own country. Living in their own house. In their own house. But you're giving them 1,200 United States dollars for rent. For rent. Per month. For rent. In their own house. In their own house. In their own country. While you are giving that person $3,622 for a generator. Folks, so when you calculate all of those amounts, you will notice that a commissioner at the LTA is around 15,000 plus. Yeah. But yet, we have the LRA complaining of those same institutions. They are not contributing to the national budget, which, of course, it is their responsibility. They are raising funds. But the money they raise, instead of them contributing to the national budget to bring development in the country, they're taking everything they putting it in their pocket. They're dividing the money yourself for salary and benefit. But sometimes we wonder what happened. Why we are not developing, we are not moving further on a very speedy means. We wonder. It is not magic because of people we have. Because of people we have. Yeah. Because of people we have. Folks, beside the Liberia Telecommunication Authority, beside that, we also listen to the central bank governor. The central bank governor. How come, folks? I want to lay my hands on that particular essay for you, right? Okay, let me lay my hands on that essay. Let me lay my hands on that essay quickly. Let me see if I can put in small. But keep putting your transaction, folks. Keep putting your transaction. Let me play for you. When he went for a confirmation hearing, when he went for a confirmation, this is Senator Abraham Dawes Dillon raising some of the issues about asking them questions about their salary. The central bank owner. He was the first. Let me play this.
What's the current monthly income of a governor and members of the board? Question. So currently, the salary is $10,000 gross. And I am entitled to, I think, 7,008. No, you acting governor, don't think now. You already there. Yes. But this is it. Since I was appointed acting governor on August 1, I have not attempted to gain the salary, the benefits, neither have I moved. No, that's not my question. So after your nominee, I will. You want to do pro bono fund? You want to do pro bono fund? What is the salary structure? The income, monthly income structure. That's what I was saying. The salary, that's the gross, and a cash allowance of 7,800 gross. You have that monthly. That's monthly. So if you want, are you asking for all the benefits of yes. Well, okay. Yes. So the governor, again, gets a monthly salary of $10,000 gross, a cash allowance of 7,800 gross. The governor is entitled to a housing allowance. Monthly. No, month is so monthly is 5,000 gross. He's entitled to. So leader, gross. Not coming in. Yeah. No, because the tax rate changes. The exchange rate changes. Okay. So I can give you.
Okay, folks. So that's the current central bank governor, Henry Samoa. Folks, keep putting your transaction. So let's get a few more persons putting in their transaction right now. Start 79 and start now. Let's get 5 more persons put in their transaction. They'll run to the dashboard. 5 persons put in your transaction right now. Let's run to the dashboard to give us some cash. Start 79 and start now. We'll get 7 more persons cash along with rice. Then we continue with the show. Start 79 and start now. Okay. So there's the central bank governor, the current central bank governor, Henry Samoa, right? He was quiz by Senator Dillon and the rest of the other senators about their salary. Usually when they go down there, they want to say, oh, we make a round, we make this one. And Senator Dillon wanted to be straight. The senator wanted them to be straight. This is what we make. So according to him, let me see, I best I can. Yes, let me be very, very much exact. Yeah, let me be very, very much exact, folks. So let me lay my hands on this quickly. Okay, so according to him, the central bank governor makes 10,000 United States dollars as salary gross, and special allowance 7,800 United States dollars per month, right? Gross. And he make 5,000 per month for housing allowance. He live in a house or in your own country, but you give him $5,000 per month. The central bank governor. But folks, sometimes we wonder why is it this country is not moving further, right? And guess what? The central bank, the act that created the central bank says the governor's salary is determined by the board. The board who they are appointed by the president. Mm-hmm. The president appoint the board members. So they decide how much for the central bank governor to make. So it is not like a static to say, oh, the central bank will make this as a law. No. So it's not the legislature that do that. It is the board who decide what the central bank governor and the deputy should make. So when you do your calculation, the governor carry over 22,000 US dollars every month. 22,000 US dollars every month. Every month. For salaries and benefit. But for sometimes we wonder why is it that our country we are moving nowhere. You know, most often, as we talk about SRA, more people manage on a place to go and the legislature making this, the legislature making that. But listen, today I want to talk about legislature. We are already aware what the legislature making. But listen, let's look at some of those folks, some of those institutions. Hey man, why would somebody be living in their own country? In fact, they build their own house, they're living there. According to them, they are serving their country. According to them, they are serving the country, but you giving them $5,000 every month for rent. Yeah, I consider it to be rent because I call it housing allowance. Get allowance for the man to live in your own house for what thing? What really that for? In his own country, in your own house. Which house in the whole country somebody will rent for $5,000? Which house? I've not seen that house yet. Maybe someone tell me the house is in heaven. Which house in Liberia somebody will rent for 5,000 United States dollars per month? I've not seen that house. I still be corrected. So that even say, oh, they mean he does not have house in Liberia. Let's say he's renting. Which house somebody will rent for 5,000 United States dollars every month? The house in heaven? But sometimes, folks, we wonder why. And now we have a new budget. The lawmakers are looking at the budget right now. Guess what? There'll be no argument to say, oh no, some of these people making huge amount. And guess what? Those people falls under the executive, the president has control over them. Listen, if the president decides today to tell the governor, listen, what that's the board of governors, right, at the central bank. Listen, what the governor make at the central bank is too your colleague. He appointed them. And you know, in Liberia, especially if the president appoint you, definitely you see, glory, hallelujah, glory to the president. So if President Braga decide today for him Samoa, and the time you are getting there, listen, we'll cut this thing down. Definitely will be cut down. If he decide today for Patrick Honor then that he appointed at the LTA to cut it down, it will be cut down. But you know what? The president feel it's okay for them. The president feel it's nothing. And guess what? There are other people in government. They're really making more than what those other people are making. But sometimes, folks, every time we wonder why is it this country, we're moving nowhere. Go to the budget. Huge a percentage of the budget is going towards recurring expenditure. What they will spend on salaries, buying things, why it will go on. Fellow Liberians, Again, we have had another budget, 1.2 billion. Go there and check there. Go check it. 1.2 billion. What there for development? What there to affect the life of the ordinary people? What is there? Nothing there. Nothing. But what happens? What they do is that they will just they will just make sure that they carry fat salaries, and benefits. And this is slowing down the pace of our development in this country. Nothing much going to development. Listen, look at the past budget. For the last 3-4 years, there have been no budget allocation, right, for road construction in the budget for the last 3-4 years. Look at the past budgets. You'll see nothing for road construction. The only thing government depend on is the road fund. The road fund. And the road fund government depend on for road construction and maintenance. We have had 800 million budget, 700, 600 million, but none. Well, the last 3-4 years have gone to for the issue of road construction. Are we serious? Are we serious in this country? But yet we have people who say they are in the interest of the people. We have a government who say they are in the interest of the people. What kind of people what kind of interest in now? Amen. President Boakas, that was sometimes when I ask these questions, then some of our people they will start to get in their feelings. What kind of interest? What kind of interest? Listen, some of these things, the United Party, they criticize it. Oh yeah, for instance, the current commissioner, LTA, patron, listen, LTA people, I know you are adding it. It seems that when you're in opposition, you're really adding a place. Because he criticized it. They said people are making huge salary. The Labrador people say, okay, those people are making huge salary and benefit. We'll take them from there. We'll bring in the rescue government. Now they brought in the rescue government. They sing hallelujah, Hosanna. They follow the same thing. They say, this is our time to eat. This is our time to enjoy. We are going nowhere as a country. We are going nowhere. If we just continue on the path for the next 50, 60, 70 years, we're going nowhere. While other people will be on speed in their development, we'll be crying behind them. Sometimes we hear people with Labrador, we have 14 years of war. That war finished ever since. Ever since. Ever since. More than 20 years now. More than this year, making it more than 20 years now. That year we went for 14 years, but since after 14 years, I got more than 20 years, right? More than 20 years, but we still blame our problem on the war. Like, brother, the only country in the world, in the whole world that went for civil conflict. No. But we are the one every day. The only reason because we have leaders who, when they are in opposition, when they want to get state power, they will see all of the wrongs. But when they get there, they're only after their stomach. What they will get for they and their family. When Patriot and they were in opposition, they had the louder voice. They were raising those issues. People from the CDC, they were this, they were that. They now had love for Labrador people. They were exploiting Labrador people. But today they are there. They were seeing them when they met there, they continue with, hey, that's swim inside too. Which of course they have the power. The president have the power to say, listen, y'all cut this thing down. Mr. Ben Governor, before I appoint you, listen, I will appoint you to this place, but you know what? Calling this so and so person, making so and so amount. But listen, you can make it. We don't have money for this thing. We need to cut it down. We need to cut it down. But yeah, be there. Y'all go enjoy. Now what time to enjoy? This is wrong. It is wrong, folks. So before I open the full line, let me do some draws quickly. I'm gonna give some people rest as well. Yeah, I'm gonna give some people rest and all, folks. I'm gonna give some people rest. So keep putting your transaction right now. Star 79 and star 9 hash. Yes, keep putting in your transaction right now. Star 799 star 9 hash. Yeah, keep putting in your transaction. Make sure your number is visible in the system. So let me go to my dashboard and do 7 draws. Yeah, I will give some people, I'll get one person, one or two persons, yeah, rest and all. Yeah, rest and all. Then the rest of the others, I will give rest and money or no money. Yeah. So keep putting in your transaction right now. Keep putting in your transaction right now. So before I go to the to let me do a couple of let me call few, one or two persons. Yeah, let me call one or two persons because before we open the phone line, folks, let me call one or two persons before we open the phone line. I'm doing the job right now. Okay, I'm doing the job right now. I'm doing the job right now. Keep putting your transaction, folks. Star 79 and star 9 hash. Okay, keep putting in your transaction right now. Keep putting in your transaction. Let me connect this. Okay.
Your caller tune. When I go, girl, I no go return. And in one night, it's on. Relationship feel like job. And I know get the TV at all.
Okay.
And you know, but
I'm trying to call this person, folks. That's the reason why you're getting this. Ah, ah, ah. First, keep putting your transaction star 79 and star 9 hash. Yeah, keep putting in your transaction right now. Let me call this person.
press
Okay.
star to copy this song as your call.
Okay, keep putting your transaction right after that. If the person not answer, we just rest their thing and get another number from the system. So keep putting in your transaction quickly.
Sin has left a crimson stain. He washed it white as snow.
Okay. So okay, let me see. Let's open the phone line. Yes, let's open the phone line. But keep putting your transaction. Keep putting your transaction star 799 star 9 hatch. Yeah, just keep putting your transaction quickly. Star 799 star 9 hash. Keep putting in your transaction right now. Star 799 star 9 hatch. Star 799 star 9 hash. Okay, I'm trying to see our best. We got to do this because our sponsors actually our sponsor want us to do this. Folks, our sponsor want us to do this. Our sponsor want us to do this. So let me now call this other person quickly. Like I said, I want to call a few numbers. Okay, the first person, that whole team, people will play, then they will move and run your phone. Imagine that. Let me call this person, the next person. Okay, let me call this next person quickly. Okay, I'm calling them right now. Star 79 and star 9 hash, folks. Keep putting your transaction right now. Keep putting in your transaction. Keep putting in your transaction. Star 79 and star 9 hash. Continue to put in your transaction. After this one, I open the phone line. Yeah, if the person does not answer, then we'll just disperse their money and their rest as well. Tomorrow, we'll call them after the show. We'll call them after the show, then for them to come and pick up their rice and other things. Star 79 and star 9 hash. Are you putting in your transaction right now? Star 79 and star 9 hash. Put in your transaction, folks, to make sure your number is visible in the system. Okay. Okay, folks, continue to put in your transaction. So let's open the phone line right now. So we get, if you choose to also have express a thought on the issue with the rape allegation, right? The rape allegation at the Christian Faith Mission School. You can do it, but it's not really a major topic. We are still investigating, but I just thought I'd inform you after where our investigation is right now. So just keep following us every time as new information come, we'll give you it as well. Okay. So first continue to put in your transaction *799*9#. So we're also talking about, yes, the issue of people making high salary in government, right? 07779079070 0887 Call us tonight to have your say on the talking point on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. 07779079070 887 Those of you watching us online, the numbers right on your screen there. So just you can have those numbers and form part of the show tonight. 07779079070 0887 Call us this evening to have your say on the talking point on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. 07779079070 What you make of what the LRA is saying? Right now, people make a huge amount. Why you think needs to be done right now? Let me go to the phone line and see how best I can take the first caller on the. Okay, I lost that caller. Call us on 0777907 Let me take the next caller here. Please don't beat me. Please do not beat me. No, I will not call you. Definitely, I will not call you. But first, keep putting in your transaction because by 10:30, just disburse 5% money. The rest of the people, 2% are rest and all, right? 2% are rest and all, and they need to come and pick up. I would definitely got to call them for them to know they are the winner of the rest and all. 2% get rest and all. So keep putting your transaction. By 10:30, I will run back to my dashboard and give us some cash. Let's go. Start 79 and start hash. So let's get 20% putting in their transaction for 10:30. Then we'll go back for more jobs. 20% putting in another transaction right now. Let me take this call up. Good evening. Walk away from the monitor.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm okay. Walk away from the monitor, please. I'll still get the feedback.
Yeah, okay, I'll walk away from the monitor.
Okay, what's your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Sam Kake.
Okay, Sam Kake.
I call from Pinville Hill.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my brother, what you saying over there about the money those guys are making? The money is too plenty for one person. But, Liberia, we the poor people, we just cry. But even we put in any reason, they will never hear it because they are making more. We will pay attention. And then we the one that go for them. We put them over there. But yet then stay. But never hear. But we're looking at it. So if one person make that money, tell me.
Yeah.
So it's not easy. So really look at that point and do something about it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my point.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thanks for having us here. 07779079070 0887 Call us to have your say on the talking point. The ARA, the calling for us to have a national discussion where those SOEs, state-owned enterprises, will start to contribute to the national budget. For me, I believe the only way they will contribute if they start to reduce their salary and benefit. I believe these are some of the obstacles. These are things that make it another contribute to the national budget. And they should be doing that. They are raising funds. They should contribute to the budget. They should. But they are not. They are not contributing. So that means the money they are raising, they are distributing it among themselves with salaries and benefit. But let me go to the phone now. First, keep putting your transaction *79 and *9#. Yeah, put in your transaction. Let me take this caller quickly. Good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening, Chief.
Good evening. My name is Steven. I'm joining from Tinga Village, resident.
Okay, Steven, go ahead from Tingas Village.
This conversation about people in leadership making more money, it's just something that it has been
Hello? Oh my word. Hello. Uh, I hope you call back. Yeah, this thing I've been but the thing that baffles me a lot. Sometimes I really wonder what is happening to this country. Is that we'll have people in the opposition, they will criticize it. But when they get there, they themselves will start to will start to do more. They will start to do more. How on this earth somebody will be living in their own country in their own house? Then you give them 5,000 United States dollar for housing allowance. Hey man, in a country like Liberia, where we can for the last 34 years, we are not even allocated a cent in the budget for road construction. We saw from running country, but we are not for the last 34 5 years. We have not contributed a dime to allocate in the budget for road construction. On the road fund, but yet people make it up to 22,000 per month, and salary and benefit. Hey man, let me take this caller, folks. Good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, what is your name, please?
I'm Sammy M. Zion calling from Rehab.
Okay, Sammy, go ahead from rehab.
Thank you for the topic this evening. Another kind of topic I like to hear. What I want to say here, I want from this discussion, I want to appeal to President Waka because this government is a rescue government. And we, the poor people down, we are suffering. So the money is too heavy to be paying the poor renter. Even the salary is too heavy. So I'm appealing to President Waka, the money they pay for their renter, they should take all that money and build housing estate and give it to them to live inside. They're not paying rent. Please.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. 07779079077 Folks, how do you think will have the SOEs to contribute to the national budget? The ARA raising the issue right now. They have not been contributing. They are not contributing. How do you think they will contribute? That is what we're discussing tonight. Let me take this caller quickly on the Lone Star line. Good evening on the Lone Star line.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, what is your name, please?
My name is Stinky. I'm calling from Sendo.
Okay, yeah, go ahead from Fenia.
You guys need to look at my number while losing hope.
Yeah, we are on the show, please. Please, we are on the show, right? So you've been playing the cash giveaway?
Since yesterday, 15 times this morning, 16 and just not 8.
Okay. What happens? Yes, there are some people who play sometimes 30 times, 10 times, 20 times, 15 times, and so every time sometimes you'll say, oh, you're losing hope. But the day you rather win, you say you're smart. Remember this a system that the system select your number. So if your system select your number, definitely will call you.
Alright, you're calling my number this morning.
No, I mean, I think I the different person on the radio. Yeah, I just come on the radio this evening. Okay. Don't worry, ma. Yes. That's the thing about the transaction. Well, yeah, like what you saying. I've seen people who have been doing the same thing, but when they win, like one other lady won 50,000 week before last. Yeah, week before last. She's a call. They remember me. I remember. She won 50,000. She can call again. Let me take this caller. Walk away from your radio, please. Hello. Yeah, walk away from your radio, please. Yeah, please. I'm begging you. You can call back, but please walk away from your radio before you call back, please. Star 79 and star 9 hash first. Keep putting your transaction, okay? Let's get 15 more persons putting in their transaction. Then we run back to the dashboard, okay? 15 more persons putting in the number of ticket right now. Star 79 and star 9. Let's get 15 persons putting in the number of ticket. We run back to the dashboard. Remember, the more ticket you put, the better your chances. Okay. So 0777907907087 11107. Let me take this caller from this anchor quickly. Good evening. Hello. Oh, hello.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Okay, this is Bumbly from Boston.
Okay, Bumbly, go ahead from Boston. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I mean, the thing when you talking, let me put it in like one simple English. The thing when you talking, get a new thing. It is not new thing.
So does it mean should it continue? That's the issue.
The issue here is that when the war went through and we had Julie Bryan from Julie Bryan to the election and Ellen took over. Ellen was the one who raised the salary of all of these things we're talking about because he brought people from the states.
Mm.
That a guy, that a lady who was taking over the Ministry of Finance, you know how much that woman was making? The woman was working with the United Nations. He brought the woman, one doctor, I can't really remember her name now. But that lady was making more than 25,000, more than 30,000. And she was giving up to $7,000 for housing allowance. She also had money for generator upkeep. So if you calculate that, it was almost up to 40,000. What that lady was making. And from there, the lawmakers decided, when they went into the budget of the executive at that time, they decided to allocate something on themselves. You can remember when Edwin was there, they wanted to take Edwin out and they distributed 50,000 each with a jeep.
Yeah.
On the pick up what?
Yeah.
You know,
I think I said that metal, right?
yeah.
One of those companies
you,
they are kind of them, yeah.
Okay, you see, and from there we got B-Ball 1, B-Ball 2,
Yeah, B-Ball
and
1,
what have you.
2016, yeah.
All that, the African people knew it. And they put the woman there for the second time. You understand? So even if we talk from now to the other, my brother, the people there, what we just need to do is, and you will not know really who is intelligent, honest person until you can place that person into position.
So that means
it just circle around. It will just continue.
So that
because
means
who don't want money?
So are you trying to say?
Yeah,
are you trying to say that means as a country right now we have no option but to accept why is there right now?
My brother, it's a cycle. You know, the other men did this too. So much I will do this one too. You see what is happening right now. You know what is happening now. People who make the law, they allocated up to 3,000 something US dollar for somebody who working with the Telecommunication Authority as a generator upkeep, and somebody who working day and night driving for you, not even making $200. Can you imagine? Yeah, somebody even who take the security into their own hand to guard you and then protect you. They're not even making up to $300. But you took $3,000 as your generator upkeep. This guy who had a Push FM, where the guy named Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick.
This guy was actually, you know, I don't want to describe who he was, but yeah, you know, you can hear him talking again. No, these are the things that people want because they don't have it, so they want to have it, and then when they get it, they stop talking. So now, how you know, my brother? We will just talk, and then we just talk about what God will get for us tomorrow for our own family and the nation.
That means
if you say we put laboratory on our aim, my brother, we just get old and sit down here and go by our business.
That means that we are far from development, though.
What kind of development? Who are you talking about? Talk development. In this government is serious for development. You see, when we have got there, we are the first government that built housing units for the citizens in the interior.
But those people are making the same thing.
Yeah, they were making the same thing about development going on. If you look at it really from a realistic point, you will notice that we are just ruled for at least 3 years because Ebola came and Ebola delayed the progress.
Okay.
And now Ebola,
Corona.
how do you call it?
Corona.
Yeah, that was not saying that. You see, it delayed the progress. So if you look at, if we were to put we are there for the second time, my brother, that brother going to be changed. Honestly, with all the Rima road development was going on, it was touching the life of the common people. It was touching the life of the interior people who have been living Tajwa for many years.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thanks for having us here. Let me take the next caller quickly. Go evening.
Good evening. Good evening, my dear brother. Thank you for the show. I'm transferred to face to face.
Okay, you come in broken, please. Just shake us more.
Okay, sorry. I'm into first one. Social call pastor face to face.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the first one thing I want to say firstly, when you deny God, your life can be like a foot in the water. And in the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 26, God said, how long will you be food thirsty? So we, the citizens of the nation, we deserve what we do today.
Okay.
Because these people that are getting into power, we don't want to vote them. And I recommend to Liberian people the first step of government election commissioner must come from the district. Everyone who want to them are register to us. We must ask you question, what have you done? You will show to us. When you know what about, we must book at you. We must even flock you and leave on our side. Just imagine Keke man can back out and put in the Keke. One long the representative make it back out. We have to even pay for your rent. What is that why they're doing? So when we finish putting the people on the end of the day, we start causing the oil, according to radio station, whatever we deserve it. We must start causing us.
Okay.
And the medicine, you know, and the on you, it need medicine. To find that no treatment. But we diagnose the cases now, we must try to treat ourselves. But we fail to treat ourselves. How the same never go?
Okay.
You know, yeah. So we must start. The only thing I recommend now, we must start planning. Every district, whosoever that carry your district, I just want to know any other way you will drop them from your district. Amen. They not call when we start to organize. United we stand divided we fall, but we are divided into pieces. So we will never stand up until we come back together and recognize God.
Okay.
Let me just to leave you 2 Chronicles 7:14. God said the people that are called by my name, when the humble is for the wickedness, I go with just a prayer, heat and night.
Okay.
We never desire from wickedness, I will say my prayer. Well, prayer than I'm funny things.
Okay.
Thank you, my brother. I'll say monitoring.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having us. Folks, I beg you, let me just call a few winners quickly. Let me call a few winners. Star 79 and star 9. So those of you calling, just hold the call in 1 minute. Yes, just hold the call in 1 minute. We need to call a few of our winners quickly. We need to call a few of our winners. So just 0377. Let me call this person quickly before we run back to the dashboard. Yeah, let me call this person before we run back to the dashboard. Keep putting your transaction star 7, and I'm going for another job right now. Okay, let me call this person quickly. Yes, let me call this person quickly before we go back to our dashboard. Okay. I don't know why this person call. It is not going too quickly. Let me call this person from this angle. Yeah, this other person. Let me call them. I hope this person will answer quickly. So keep putting your transaction for star 79 and star 9 hash. This Lone Star Network second help people. Hey, Lone Star Network second help people here.
Yellow Valley.
Lone Star Network second help people here. What kind of country that these are things that we're talking about? We get nothing signed the country, no correct network. But people be making all type of things. They say that salary, benefit, housing, all kinds of allowances. Look at this one. The network say get no problem. Okay, folks, continue to put in your transaction star 799 star 9 hash. Let me get another number quickly. Folks. Our sponsor really want us to get winners on the line. Yeah, our sponsor really want to get winners on the line. Okay, so let me call this person quickly. Let me call this other person quickly to see our best. They will walk away with something tonight. Yeah, they will walk away with something tonight. Okay, this person phone is ringing. I hope they answer quickly. Hello.
Yeah.
How are you, Chief?
Bless God.
Okay, this is Ambassador KONAH Rufus from Blaze Radio on the talking point. Are you getting me?
I'm getting you.
Okay, but you're not answering me. So what's your name, please?
Kids, Ben Harris.
Yeah, my man, you scared to talk to me? Oh, wow. Okay, Ben, you've been playing the cash giveaway, right?
Yeah.
So you won yourself one bag of rice plus a dinner of all.
I thank God.
Yeah, so tomorrow, remember your number, right? Remember your number because when you come here tomorrow morning, you will have to call your number.
Yeah.
And bring, you say, what's your name? What's your full name again?
Ben Harris, my name.
Yeah, Ben. Yeah, then bring it along with your ID card.
Okay.
You know where Blaze FM is?
Yeah, not around Subata.
Yeah, around Subata Rehab or Boston Point.
Okay.
Yeah, so congratulations to you. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, okay. I think because you want to answer me. 077 first call me right now. 0779079070887 Okay, call me to call us to have you on the talking point on Blaze Radio 98.7 FM. Yeah, so let me take this caller quickly from this uncle. Hello.
Hello.
Don't hurt my ears, please. Walk away from the monitor, please. Oh my word. When you call, please walk away from the monitor. Please, my people, please. When you call, please walk away from the monitor. 0777 907 907 0887 11107. Let me take this caller from this angle. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is your name?
My name Maimu.
Okay, Maimu. Go ahead. Where you joining us from?
From Rehab.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead from Rehab, Maimu.
Yeah, that's something I want to see.
Yeah.
We the native people. The people not open our eyes. Capital building, what be capital building? Well, when you go there, your lawmaker there. You go to your lawmaker office, they will recognize you. But they come here around. We the native people. They not open our eyes. So they must remember. They must remember when you go there. Samuel Enoch from district number 6. Listen carefully when you listen to me on the platform. We went in your office today, the people deny us.
Yeah.
You said when people go in your office.
Hello, please. Hello.
So you remember us.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, beg you people. When you call on the show, we have a topic. So I'll not want for anybody to call on the show and say something different. I'm begging you people. I don't like to be cutting people off. But this show has a rules and we got to follow it. We have a rule here. We know sometimes you have other things to say, but on this show, we have a topic and we bring the topic. Let's discuss only the topic, please. I'm appealing to everyone. So we don't want for people to come while we're discussing X, they ain't breaking Y. No. Please. I hope we will take note. 0777907 Folks, continue to put in your transaction. Okay, continue to put in your transaction. So we'll run back to the dashboard and put in all our transactions *79 and *9#. That's the code. Let me take the next caller quickly. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, what is your name, please?
Sadi Musa is my name. I'm calling from Johnson G.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, sir.
I'm out of the weekend.
Now, all right, Chief, I'm okay.
KONAH, please, I want to tell the management before I come to the topic. Sometimes the people phone can be on, but the network can drop. So now you try to say it off or so now it can be on. Yeah, so the management must see that and help the people. Okay, back to the topic.
Okay.
KONAH, we told the people that the government, they only came to harvest. They not came to rescue the Liberian people. They came to rescue themselves. KONAH, I believe that certain time President Weah took over, people salary came down. Some people were receiving 5,000, 7,000. They said that the money was too much. But today, look at Pajon there.
But the same money Pajon are making, the people out there before Pajon are what they were making.
KONAH, okay. KONAH, if you're working in our station, you're receiving 5,000. But then I'm complaining that your salary is higher. See, if I take over, I'll have 5,000, my salary to come down to 250.
Okay.
But if you're receiving 5,000, then I'm complaining that I can't receive the same 5,000, then what are we complaining for? KONAH, you receiving 5,000, all will cry. KONAH, your money too much, the money taking here too much for that relation, they're paying too much. And I say, okay, KONAH receiving 5,000, let me drop my own down because I want the other people to enjoy. But if you're receiving 5,000, then I complain I can't king. I still receiving the same 5,000, then why are we complaining about you for now? Why we're talking against C4? I want happening now. So the government is supposed to drop them salary good. If the CDC are receiving 4,000, 5,000, or 15,000, they come on and so be receiving 63,000 or 4,000. When I be living more here, I got my own house. Then you pay me for my house.
Yeah.
You paying the water I drinking in my house. You paying the generator. You buying generator for me. When you buy generator for me, then you pay, you putting gas inside every day. I live in right in Liberia. I live in right in my house. How Liberia will be the federal? Go somewhere community. The roads poor. Go Via. Go Johnson Via. Sometimes the car come from West Plain. You even see it say that West Plain will say that lie. They come from out of town. But some people are receiving 15,000, 20,000. They're 30 days. They're 30 days. Somebody 30 days are not even completed. Because on that 26th day, the 26th day you're working. The law maker going only 2 days in a week. They're receiving 15,000. We buying squacker. Why every 3 days about 2 that I put them my phone. But you buying squacker for the people. To go where grant you there, maybe then. Some people say now right here. Oh, Kona. The government can to change. Let it do the changing for their people.
Okay.
They can do rescue. Let it come down. Let the woman stand on his feet and come down. That means I carry him back. I didn't carry back. Then you can help the people. Thank you for your show. I know he's not here again. You are gone. You are travel again.
All right, Chief. Thank you. Move ahead, man. Welcome. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. This is Joseph Saki calling on GS0.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Joseph.
Yeah, KONAH RUFUS, thank you for the topic on discussion. Concerning the payment of those people in the government, you see, in Liberia, when one discuss thing, let's get to the main discussion. The thing here is, we know that this is Liberia problem, but let's forget about the party building. For me, I don't for any party, but those from the other opposition, we know that when my Eddie was there, those people had the same mindset that my Eddie were increasing salary and other stuff. So they wanted to kind of make a change. They came there, they did the same thing. Then Unity Party have come, they came, they are doing the same thing. Then those people that were there, they are still complaining that they were doing well. Why is it well you were doing? When you are there, no changes. So the only thing we can do is how best we can maybe meet the people individually, maybe the president or the vice president, because we know that 2029 the corner and the hearing this thing, the closing our eye on it, and tomorrow will actually affect them. It will affect them. These are things we'll be engaging on. But mainly the problem for Liberia is leadership.
Okay.
Leadership. There are two things we are facing in the country. Let's forget about politics and let's forget about criticizing things. Let's facing the reality. The two problems we're facing in Liberia, number one is leadership. We don't have leader yet in Liberia, and I tell you, it will take about 100 years to come before we can get leader in Liberia, because the wicked generation had to die, their seed die before another generation rise again. I'm telling you, we will complain, but our generation will not enjoy leadership because more people in the generation, they are corrupt. So everybody have to go another generation rise that will be able to carry Liberia forward. Number one is leadership. Number two is system. Liberia, alone there is no leader, there will be no system. And if you try to build a system, the same people, the same Liberian people, will bring up confusion, will bring up problem, will bring up politics. Because why? At the red light there, it was all people are complaining. They have faced the red light. Now when the red light on, you see people crossing over, people running, people passing their car, motorbike, keke, everybody will be passing while they let it on stop. And it's in there. So The problem is we the Liberian and alone, the generation have not kind of realized number one to go back to their root cause or to their root where they came from to be like the Christian nation to recognize Liberia Christopolis, the city of Christ, we will keep on complaining, we'll keep on crying because tomorrow our representative will end up leaving from there. Maybe we'll say, let my son come. So the same generation say growing. Tomorrow, the other person leaving from there, Joseph Baga leaving from there, Jeremiah Kunkami. I see people saying the horse.
So Joseph, Joseph,
yeah.
Does it mean right now we have nothing to do? Because right now, for instance, other countries are progressing.
We have something to do. We have something to do, and this is why you people are doing. I highly appreciate your effort. Whoever and your radio station, you people have been doing well. More often, I listen to you guys. You people are doing extremely well. Taking your time, bringing the issue up. Is applause for you people. So you have something to do, and it's why you people are doing now. But
yeah, if I say we are talking about us as a country,
the generation had a howling.
Okay.
The heart, the problem here is the Liberian heart. Our heart is very hard. The Bible says Moses put in for that, but because of the hardness of your heart. But in the beginning, it was not so. So Liberia was not so in the beginning. Liberia was good, loving, people are understanding. You used to see Liberia when they say me, you see everybody cleaning a house, putting flag on the house. But this day, who can do it? People take the dead away inside our framework.
Okay.
So,
thank you.
That is the problem with us.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Let's keep on talking. Let's keep on talking. Let's play our part, but for our generation to come to realize they will be tough.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having us here. Okay, folks, keep putting in your transaction. Keep putting your transaction *79 and *9#. Keep putting your transaction *79. Let's get 15 more transactions. Then we run back to the dashboard to get another 7 winners. So that means we have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. Okay, 14. Okay, 22 persons right now won catch and rice. 22 persons right now since 9 o'clock we joined the show. So folks, keep putting your transaction. Let us see how best we can do a couple of winners. So put in your transaction right now. Let's get 15 persons putting in your transaction. Then we run back to our dashboard. Start putting in the number of transaction. You can put in 2 tickets, 3 tickets. Tonight is 50 Liberian dollars per ticket. Those of you that are putting from 10 tickets and above, just get to know that if you're winning, you win rice and 5,000 Liberian dollars. A bag of rice plus 5,000 Liberian dollars. Okay, so just keep putting in your transaction *79 and *9#. Let me take the next caller quickly. Good evening.
Hey, good evening.
Yeah, what is your name, please?
My name is Iri D. calling from Todi District, Mosaic.
Okay, go ahead from Todi.
In Liberia, the session in Liberian people is very hard.
Okay.
This president, Honorable Joseph Nyimon Bwaga, a police, came to power with a decision. They say that Liberian people were suffering. They were coming to help us and take off for suffering. But we're going deeper in suffering. Corruption is the hallmark of the day. Salary, civil salary, that the least. Every day the minister sit on media and say the least person in civil servant carry 150. If you check it out, nothing. It's below. Somebody carry $80 home, then you call it 150. Somebody carry $85, now the father call it 150. Why ministers?
Yeah, so hello.
Yeah.
So with the huge salary coming from especially people in the SOEs, the state-owned enterprises, and the LRA is saying those institutions are not contributing to the budget, but there are people making huge salary. So what can we do right now as a country?
The president needs to take an action against them.
Okay.
But the president doesn't it. The president needs to tell all the people who generated money to contribute to the budget. But the president here in the cookie jar. How we talk. That was affecting us today. You understand? This jump on all the sudden say the road from here to Maryland Road, Grand Gila Road. Look, if you go there, you cannot start and see on anymore. You go there till they come. Get there, you'll regret how to go there. You'll regret. So the decision too much in the government. The law too much.
Okay.
But one thing that very heavy is the minister of finance. The minister of finance set on media and lie broad day.
Okay.
Broad day.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
But they're taking no action. Let it go free.
Okay.
And going free. You know, in fact, we are. Person not coming.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening. What is your name?
Good evening. The name is James Tumu, right from LBS community.
Okay, James. Go ahead from LBS.
Yeah. Thank you very much. You know, what we are discussing here, they say when the wicked rule, it will suffer. This president that we have now, in President Joseph Nyamambwaka, is a very corrupt person, and I'll tell you why and why I say that. When this old man was vice president, by then Senator Oscar Cooper of Mikey was there at the Hall of Senate. There was something they signed with Lipska. And he came up as the head of the Senate and said, this thing was done wrongly. But Senator Cooper came up and said, no, but we know that it was done wrongly. We all agree here. And there's no doubt that it was wrongly done. Let us do it and redo it. He said, no, what is done is done. And you know what happened to the old man? That is Senator Cooper, the 2-year session. There's the same president we had when there was noise at the Capitol House of Representatives. He came from somewhere while the Supreme Court had already ruled. He came and he said he will follow whoever is in majority. So the president doesn't follow what is right, but he follows what is already done. These people are doing these things and you will always live with it because it is already done. Whatever is done is done. That is motive. And one reason to believe the president is correct, you don't want to believe it, you have to believe it. All people who are appointed by the president must work at the will and pleasure of the president. So if people work at their will and pleasure and they are corrupt, stealing the people money, people are causing noise and you are doing nothing about it, we are having people that we must pay, more than they be the victim of circumstances at your hand, then of course you are corrupt. Let me tell you, when you know nobody came to power by 2006, the first official they employed was the corruption. How would Madam Sedi come and say corruption will be public enemy? But let me tell you, you don't decide who become your enemy. You can decide to become enemy to somebody, but you don't decide who will become your enemy. In case the person doesn't want to go against you. So they planted corruption as their first official. Corruption will be public enemy number one. That's what Madam Sedi said. And that statement.
Okay. Hello. Okay. So folks, let's go continue put in your transaction *79 and *9#. Yes, let's get 10 more persons. Let's get 10 more persons put in their transaction quickly. Then we run to the dashboard, put in any number of transaction. But remember, those of you put in 10 tickets and above. If you win it tonight, you will walk away with 5,000 Liberian dollars plus a bag of rice. 5,000. Those of you put it from 10 tickets and above, and it's 50 Liberian dollars per ticket, right? Yeah. So put in your transaction right now. *79 and *9#. Keep putting in your transaction as we run to the dashboard. Keep putting your transaction quickly. Let's get 10 more persons putting in their transaction. Then we run to the dashboard right now. *79 and *9#. We press number 2 for Liberian dollar currency or number 1 for USD currency. Choose the number of tickets you want to put in. You can put number 5, number 10, number 15, number 20, and still a chance to be part of our next group of winners. *79 and *9. Let's go quickly. Keep putting your transaction. So let's get a few more calls. Then we call it a day and go to the dashboard and do our job. Okay. Let's get 1 or 2 more calls. 077790797 0887 11107. Keep putting in your transaction quickly. 077790797 0887 11107. Yeah, so these are things, folks, we talking, right? There are sometimes we really don't want to politicize things. But sometimes, everything right in the country sometimes fall on the shoulder of our leaders. Yeah. Because these were things that the current administration they criticize. But when those people get there, they will criticize them, but when they get into power, oh my word, they will start to do the same things. Mhm. How in this word, someone is appointed by the president. The president believes that the country needs to be rescued. The Liberian people are suffering, but yet someone is setting someone making 22,000 every month, 22,000 every month in salaries and benefit. But yet, other countries, how possible? The dashboard, 8 more persons putting in more transaction. Those of you putting 10 tickets and above, continue to do that because I'm going to run to the dashboard. Many of you going to celebrate at the end of the show. Many of you going to celebrate at the end of the show. So star 79 and star 9. I will not tell you what I'm going to do, but many of you going to celebrate. Those of you putting from 10 tickets and above. Okay. Yeah, star 79 and star 9. Press number 2 for Liberian currency and number 5 for the number of tickets. So those of you putting 10 tickets, 17 of you, 17 of you going to benefit, gonna celebrate 17 of you. So let me take this last caller in 1 minute. You are my last caller.
Okay, Konah, thank you. This is Thomas. I don't know what way I can be last caller on your show.
Yeah, we can with a lot of time.
From Tessie Turning Point.
Yeah,
go
ahead, Thomas.
Yeah, I suppose what one of the callers said, what we're lacking in this country is system. Sometimes we're blaming the president. Yes, the past president, even the present president, will blame them for somebody's action. But again, we need to blame the House of Legislature. System need to be settled, even though payment. When you are minister for this company or for the entity or for the ministry, this is the amount that you're supposed to make. And that amount should not be so huge that what you're talking about somebody making 22,000, in the kind of suffering country, in the kind of suffering level that we're passing through. So that system can only be set by a president as a single individual or a leader, but even the national legislature can set that system by making a salary for every minimum amount. Yeah, should not be so high to the extent that one person will be making the kind of country 22,000 per month. US they got salary, they have benefit, they have allowance, and then they got benefit. So it's so much while other citizens are suffering. So we also blame them. The house, immediately the house, especially the upper house.
Okay.
So thank you.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having us. That's my last caller. That's my last caller tonight. Okay, folks. So let's get the 30 more persons putting in their transaction, folks. Then we run to the dashboard right now. Let's get 30 persons putting in their transaction in the next 1 minute. Then we run back to the dashboard. Star 79 and star. So if you are out there, you want to be part of our many winners. So just go to your Lone Star cell phone right now. That's star 79 and star 9 hash. You press number 2 for Liberian currency, and you press number 5, number 10, number 6, number 20 for the number of ticket, and you see how best you win. You can win something for yourself tonight on the show. Okay, so just run to your dashboard right now. You dash star 7 9 now star 9 hash. Just run to your dashboard right now. Put in your transaction 3%. Do that quickly. Don't run to the dashboard. Okay, so we'd love to say many thanks to our online viewers. Thanks for joining us. Do join us tomorrow for another edition of the Talking Point. We've been discussing the issue of the Liberia Revenue Authority. The LRA is saying, folks, right now, the state-owned enterprises, they are not contributing to the budget, and they want a national discussion, national dialogue on how those people will be compared. And for me, I believe the only way those people will be compared until they can reduce their salary and benefit. All the money people getting, they just distribute their money and save for salary and benefit. That's all they're doing. So yeah, Mr. Man, thanks to you. Do join us tomorrow, just have you online. Do join us tomorrow for another edition of the Talking Point. Until tomorrow, bye bye from our online viewers.